Oh, hello, I'm Carlos, so welcome to Get to Know the Ronin. But first, let's see what's inside the case. The top layer includes batteries, 2 quick releases, and the Ronin gimbal. But that's not all! The bottom layer has the Ronin handles, the remote control, the rods, dovetail plate, and the tuning stand. Oh yeah! But that's not all! This small bag comes with 3 X wrenches, 1 camera screw, and now that we've seen all the pieces, let's do this! Yeah! Before setting up the Ronin, you must prep your camera. You will need the camera, lens, the battery, media card, dovetail plate, camera screw, and the hex wrench. First, you must prepare the camera to be configured as it will be when mounted on the Ronin. Make sure not to forget to put your media card and the battery in the camera. Next, fasten the dovetail in the bottom of the camera using the X wrench and select a mounting hole. This may take some trial and error to find the proper hole depending on the weight of your camera. You then want to unfold the stand. The middle stoppers activate the leverage for you to pull and release the arms.
Waiting for your cue. So pick it up.
And just so you know, the top portion of the stand also fits on a C-stand. You then want to configure the Ronin handles the way you will use it on your shoot. Place it on the stand and then reorient the handlebars by loosening the latches. When you finish, make sure the latches are secure. At this point, you can now attach the gimbal assembly to the Ronin's quick release on the handles. Just loosen the latch, hold the quick release button down, slide it in, make sure to tighten the latch. Then, you'll need to set up the Ronin's battery. First, loosen the thumb screws at the battery corners. Then, slide the battery into the battery compartment, making sure the battery is completely seated. To eject the battery, simply loosen the thumb screws and push up on the eject lever underneath. Insert your camera into the gimbal and form a very rough front and back balance. Slide the camera in and move the camera forward and backwards until you feel that it's neither too front heavy or back heavy. Don't forget, lock the dovetail latch. Next, you need to balance the camera position on the gimbal. To do this, rotate the camera 90 degrees back, simply let it go. As you can see, it is too heavy in this instance. To adjust, unlock both latches and move the camera up or down along the vertical bars. Next, you'll balance the roll axis, which means adjusting how far left or right the camera needs to be within the gimbal. If the camera is balanced, it shouldn't move to neither direction. We're almost done. How are you doing? This next step is basically to make sure the entire assembly is balanced. Rotate the Ronin on a handle and check if the camera is front or back heavy. Adjust by moving back or forward the bar until it no longer swings or rotates back. After making all these adjustments, you need to turn the Ronin on by pressing the power button for 1 second. The gimbal should be able to orient itself. You should then connect the Ronin to your DJI Assistant app. Press Auto Tune Stability button. The Ronin will then calculate the values of the internal setting. You can then tweak it as needed. Finally, pick up the Ronin off the stand and test it! Well, that's it for today. Now you know the Ronin. Goodbye!